Thank you very much, Edith, for that. That's how you polled. To the courts now, where 5 judges are facing the axe after being found unsuitable by the vetting board. Justice Nicholas OMBINJA and Mary Angawa are among the judges declared unfit to stay in the bench. But as KATHRYN OMWANDHO now reports, there are indications that the dismissals will be challenged in the coming weeks.
After weeks of haggling in court over its own mandate, the Judges and Magistrate Board returned with yet another judgment day for judges. And for 5 judges, it was time to go. 2 of them, Justice Mary Angawa and Murugi Mugo, were accused of being hostile and even going so far as to justify their hostilities with no remorse.
The board gave serious consideration to a suggestion that it points on the deficiencies of the judge and give her an opportunity to make corrections. But the dominant feeling was that the board could not permit such a course. The judge's conduct is far too incorrigible.
Justice Leonard Njagi, who was once the principal of the Kenya Law School, was accused of illegally transferring the ownership of land belonging to the school. And when he was questioned, he claimed that he was under duress.
The board also notes that the judge's capacity to be easily threatened by the sight of a gun, and his failure to disclose the same for over 10 years confirms that the judge does not have the mettle to decide cases without fear or favor.
Justice Joseph Sagon, on the other hand, was dismissed because of corruption claims currently being investigated by the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission, where he allegedly defrauded a client when he was still practicing as an advocate.
The judge lacks fiscal integrity. This is a serious failing, made worse by later attempts of the judge to cover up past wrongdoings in the area. This is illustrated in the inconsistency of his statements in written responses and at interview have led to further concerns about the honesty and reliability of the judge in general terms.
And Justice Nicholas OMBINJA, who was famously remembered for his landmark ruling ordering the arrest of Sudanese President Omar Bashir, has been dismissed on account that he has an apparent God complex.
A judge who is seen by the public as launching a bazooka each time his ego is pricked displays an unacceptable lack of collegiality and respect for the institution and brings the judiciary into disrespect.
22 other High Court judges can heave a sigh of relief, but even as the vetting board found them credible and suitable for office, some of them got off with a warning, such as Justice GVM Karaoke, who was asked to check on his temperament, and Justice Warsame, who was asked to tone down the harsh language he uses in his rulings. The vetting board will resume its sessions in mid-January. Despite the legal hurdles, the Judges and Magistrates Board has finally concluded the vetting of High Court judges, with 11 High Court judges being dismissed. Now it has to take on the task of vetting 351 magistrates between mid-January and late March 2013. KATHRYN OMWANDHO, KTN in Nairobi.